leaning on Jesus.
The film, released in 1955, was directed by Charles Laughton and featured Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, and Lillian Gish. The screenplay, penned by James Agee, was adapted from a 1953 novel named after the movie. Robert Mitchum's unexpected behavior on set during the production of The Night of the Hunter left everyone astonished. In 1955, The Night of the Hunter told a story based on the true events of Harry Powers, a convicted murderer hanged in 1932 for killing 2 widows and 3 children in Clarksburg, West Virginia. The film follows the sinister Reverend Harry Powell, a woman-hating serial killer preacher armed with a sharp switchblade. Discovering the secret of condemned bank robber Ben Harper's hidden $10,000, the preacher sets out to seduce Ben's widow Willa and manipulate his children, John and Pearl, to divulge the money's location. Despite young John's defiance, no one is safe from the preacher's twisted mission to bring suffering to women in the name of the Lord. The Night of the Hunter is a powerful movie. I recently watched it for the first time, and what a pleasure it was. Don't let this one slip past you. If you've never seen this film, you've got to watch it. This is one of my favorite sleeper films that I myself had never seen, and I watched it recently, and holy cow, this is a good one. In 1955, Charles Laughton made his directorial debut with the movie. Laughton supposedly worked well with the little boy playing John, but clashed with the little girl, Pearl, shouting at her on several occasions. He kept the camera rolling, capturing her reactions. Some of these outtakes were used as reaction shots for the preacher's character. Laughton's interactions with the child actors added depth to the film, showcasing both his directing style and the emotional dynamics between the characters. The tension on set translated into captivating performances, making Laughton's approach a unique aspect of the movie. The behind-the-scenes drama between Laughton and the child actors enhanced the authenticity of the final product, contributing to the film's lasting impact on audiences. Laughton's dedication to capturing raw emotions on screen brought a level of intensity and realism to the storytelling, solidifying his legacy in the world of filmmaking. Robert Mitchum, who usually doesn't comment on these matters, said that Charles Laughton was one of his favorite directors during his entire career, and this movie was one of the favorites that he ever acted in. The Night of the Hunter is a classic film that showcases Mitchum's admiration for Laughton's direction and the impact it had on his acting career. Mitchum's praise for Laughton's directing skills and the significance of this movie demonstrate the deep respect and appreciation he held for this collaboration. Mitchum's acknowledgement highlights the invaluable experience he had working with Laughton on this project, making it a cherished memory in his long and illustrious career in the film industry. Mitchum was really eager to play this part once he learned about it. He auditioned for it with Charles Laughton, and Laughton was immediately sold on the actor he can play an evil, diabolical person on screen. Charles Laughton saw the potential in Mitchum to portray the sinister character with depth and conviction. Mitchum's audition showcased his talent for embodying complex and villainous roles, convincing Laughton that he was the perfect fit for the part. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of a collaboration that would bring to life one of the most memorable characters in cinema history. Mitchum's commitment and skill in his audition paved the way for his iconic performance in the movie. His portrayal of the menacing and chilling antagonist captivated audiences and solidified his place in film history as a master of his craft. The movie, The Night of the Hunter, received poor critical reviews at the time of its release. This reception is said to be the reason why Charles Laughton never directed another feature film. It's believed that these negative reviews played a major role in his decision not to pursue further directorial projects. Despite his acclaimed career as an actor, the response to this classic as his directorial debut may have deterred him from continuing in that role. The Night of the Hunter remains a unique film in Laughton's filmography, standing out for its haunting atmosphere and memorable performances. Its impact on Laughton as a director highlights the influence of critical reception on filmmakers' careers. Laughton's preference for theater over feature films was deeply rooted in his belief that the stage allowed for continuous modifications to a production including the addition of lines, changes in lighting, and adjustments to sets. In contrast, he viewed the finality of film production as a limitation, where once a film was completed, changes could not be made. This creative flexibility and the dynamic nature of the theater appealed to Lawton, providing him with a unique platform to shape and refine his artistic vision in real time. Unlike the more static nature of filmmaking, Lawton's fondness for theater highlighted his appreciation for the live, ever-evolving nature of stage performances, where each show offered a fresh opportunity for innovation and experimentation, a sentiment that resonated deeply with his artistic sensibilities. Lawton's perspective sheds light on the divergent creative possibilities offered by theater and film, underscoring the transformative power of live performance and the permanence of the cinematic medium Broadway. By expressing his strong preference for theater, Lawton emphasized the allure of the stage as a realm of boundless creativity and continual reinvention, attributes that enriched his craft as a director and shaped his artistic legacy. Through his insightful comparison, Lawton highlighted the distinct advantages and constraints of each medium, revealing the nuanced interplay between artistic expression and the constraints of production. In essence, Lawton's preference for theater encapsulates his unwavering dedication to the dynamic and multifaceted world of live performance, a realm where creativity knows no bounds and innovation flourishes. In 1955, the producer Paul Gregory and the director rewarded key crew members, such as the cinematographer Stanley Cortez, by granting them each a 1% interest in the movie. This was in addition to their regular salaries and was a gesture never seen before. They explained that this act was not to motivate the artists, but to acknowledge and appreciate their talent. This unconventional move faced strong opposition from United Artists. Despite objections, this unique form of crew compensation set a precedent in the film industry. The collaborative effort and recognition of the crew's contributions added a distinctive element to the making of the classic film. The Night of the Hunter is a nightmarish, Mother Goose tale filmed primarily on a soundstage. The iconic scene where the children escape in a rowboat while the preacher stands chest deep in a water tank was a captivating moment, with Robert Mitchum crouched in fairly shallow water. This classic 1955 film encapsulates suspense and drama in a uniquely crafted setting, delivering a chilling narrative that continues to captivate audiences to this day. In the spring of 1955, to promote the movie, Robert Mitchum and Shelley Winters appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show. Winters later shared in her autobiography the challenges they faced during this live TV appearance. The stress led Mitchum to drink heavily, making Winters feel numb. Both actors dressed in costume, with Mitchum showcasing the iconic words, "love," and "hate" on his hands from the movie. Their performance was far from flawless, as Winters stuttered through her lines, and Mitchum's quiet delivery forced the technicians to amplify the microphone. This unintentional acoustics blunder exposed millions of viewers to the sound of their growling stomachs across the United States. The promotion may have been a mishap, but it undoubtedly left an impression on viewers. Mitchum had originally suggested to the director that they shoot the film in authentic Appalachian locations, but the director couldn't afford to do it on location because the budget was just too small, and he also wanted to create the film's unique look that he could only achieve by doing it on a Hollywood soundstage. This decision led to a striking visual style that contributed to the movie's overall impact. The contrast between the dark, sinister themes of the story and the stylized, almost surreal sets added layers of depth to the film, enhancing the tension and sense of unease that permeates the narrative. Despite the constraints of budget and location, the creative choices made in the production of The Night of the Hunter resulted in a timeless cinematic classic that continues to captivate audiences to this day. The underwater shot of Shelley Winters' corpse in the Ford automobile was the last scene filmed for the movie. This particular moment is striking and has left a lasting impression on audiences. The way it was shot is so convincing that many viewers, upon seeing the finished film, believe that Shelley Winters was actually holding her breath and that it was not a dummy submerged in the water. The filmmakers achieved a masterful effect with this sequence, creating an eerie feeling that enhances the film's overall atmosphere. The haunting image of her lifeless body adds to the tension and drama of the story, making it a memorable part of the film. This classic showcases the skillful use of cinematography to evoke strong emotions and leave a profound impact on its audience. The careful attention to detail in this scene exemplifies the artistry involved in filmmaking during that era, contributing to the film's status as a timeless piece of cinema. In 1955, during the filming of The Night of the Hunter, the underwater cameraman was fully equipped in scuba gear, holding a camera on a hook. The tank used for filming this scene was located at Republic Pictures. Originally, the filmmakers planned to use the tank at Fox's lot. However, upon inspection, the paint inside the Fox tank was flaking off. Despite an attempt to use it, the water turned murky, hindering the clarity of the footage. During the filming of The Night of the Hunter, there were challenges with the script and schedule. The original script wanted Willa's hair to cover the slit in her throat, but the director chose to film it differently. With a 36-day filming schedule, the movie faced delays when United Artists allowed another film, Not as a Stranger, to begin shooting before The Night of the Hunter was finished. This caused issues as some crucial scenes with actor Robert Mitchum, such as his arrest by the police, had not been filmed yet, and Mitchum had to leave to work on the other film. These unplanned delays and scheduling conflicts led to the film going over budget. During the filming of this classic, Robert Mitchum's drinking became a cause for concern. One day, he turned up to the set inebriated. The producer, recognizing his condition, informed him that he couldn't work in such a state. Mitchum, feeling insulted, retaliated by walking over to the producer's Cadillac and urinating on the front seat. This event unquestionably injected tension into the movie production. It was a challenging time for everyone involved in handling the repercussions of this incident. The Night of the Hunter, a classic film from 1955, has had a significant impact and left a lasting legacy on cinema. The movie remains relevant today due to its timeless themes and exceptional filmmaking. The unique blend of suspense, drama, and cinematography captivated audiences then, and continues to do so now. Its influence can be seen in modern thrillers and psychological dramas. The storytelling and performances in the film have stood the test of time, ensuring its continued relevance in the world of cinema. The symbolism and layered narrative offer viewers a rich and thought-provoking experience that resonates across generations. The Night of the Hunter remains a powerful piece of cinema that continues to be celebrated for its artistry and storytelling prowess. When assembling the cast for the 1955 movie, The Night of the Hunter, each key actor was chosen with great care. During auditions, Robert Mitchum stood out for the role of Reverend Harry Powell with his commanding presence and deep voice. Lillian Gish was selected for her role as Rachel Cooper due to her extensive experience and ability to portray a strong yet compassionate character. For the pivotal role of John Harper, a young Billy Chapin impressed the casting directors with his natural talent and emotional depth. Sally Jane Bruce was chosen to play Pearl Harper for her innocence and ability to connect with the audience. Chemistry tests between the actors solidified their suitability for their respective roles. The interactions between Mitchum and Gish showcased the perfect balance of tension and respect needed for their characters' dynamic. Chapin and Bruce demonstrated a believable sibling bond that was essential for the storyline. These auditions, chemistry tests, and pivotal moments defined the casting choices for The Night of the Hunter and ultimately contributed to the film's success. The directorial vision behind the 1955 movie, The Night of the Hunter, was focused on creating a dark and suspenseful atmosphere to bring the story to life. The director, Charles Laughton, drew creative influences from German Expressionism, which is a style of filmmaking that uses distorted angles and shadows to evoke strong emotions. Laughton's approach involved using stark contrasts between light and dark to enhance the mood of the film and create a sense of impending danger. His collaboration with the cast and crew was marked by a meticulous attention to detail, where every shot was carefully planned to capture the eerie and haunting essence of the story. Lawton worked closely with the actors to convey the psychological depth of their characters, resulting in intense and captivating performances. The director's unique style and innovative techniques helped make The Night of the Hunter a classic of cinema that continues to captivate audiences to this day. During the production of the 1955 movie, The Night of the Hunter, the set design and locations played crucial roles in bringing the story to life. The set designers meticulously crafted each scene to capture the eerie and suspenseful atmosphere of the film. Filming took place in various locations, including real small towns along the Ohio River, adding authenticity to the narrative. Logistical challenges were present during filming, such as coordinating the movements of actors and crew in remote locations and dealing with unpredictable weather conditions. Despite these obstacles, the team managed to overcome them through careful planning and coordination. Innovative techniques were employed during production to enhance the visual impact of the film. One notable technique was the use of contrasting light and shadow to create a sense of foreboding and tension. This technique, known as chiaroscuro, added a layer of depth and complexity to the visuals, enhancing the overall atmosphere of the movie. The musical score and soundtrack of the 1955 movie, The Night of the Hunter, was crafted to enhance the film's narrative and emotional tone. Composers Walter Schumann and Mitch Miller worked on creating a haunting and suspenseful score that added depth to the story. The music played a crucial role in underscoring the tension and drama, aligning perfectly with the sinister atmosphere of the film. The use of choral arrangements and eerie melodies intensified the sense of foreboding, heightening the viewer's emotional experience. The collaboration between the composers and musicians brought a unique auditory dimension to the movie, capturing the essence of its chilling narrative. In one iconic scene of the 1955 movie, The Night of the Hunter, director Charles Lawton beautifully captures the tension as John and Pearl, the two children, escape down the river from the menacing preacher Harry Powell. The direction immerses the audience in the children's fear and desperation. The performance by the young actors is incredibly moving, conveying the characters' vulnerability and bravery. Cinematography uses shadows and light to enhance the sense of danger and suspense as the children navigate the dark waters. This scene's impact on the audience is profound, stirring emotions of empathy and rooting for the children's survival. According to Lawton, this scene represents the resilience of innocence against evil forces, making it a powerful moment in the film. Actor Robert Mitchum, who plays Harry Powell, commented on the scene's lasting impact, highlighting the genuine fear the children exhibit, heightening the suspense and drama. Overall, this scene showcases the talent of the cast and crew in creating a memorable and gripping cinematic moment. The Night of the Hunter, a 1955 movie, had a significant cultural and social impact. It resonated with audiences by showcasing themes of good versus evil in a gripping and suspenseful narrative. The film's villain, Reverend Harry Powell, became an iconic figure in pop culture with his love and hate tattooed knuckles. This imagery has been referenced in various forms of media over the years. Furthermore, The Night of the Hunter contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes such as religious hypocrisy, the corrupting influence of power, and the vulnerability of children. These themes sparked important conversations about morality and the darker aspects of human nature. The film's lasting impact can be seen in how it continues to be studied and analyzed for its layered storytelling and thematic depth. Overall, The Night of the Hunter remains a timeless classic that has left a lasting impression on audiences and continues to be celebrated for its cultural and social significance. The Night of the Hunter, the 1955 film, received mixed critical reception upon its release. While some praised its eerie atmosphere and Robert Mitchum's chilling performance, others found the film too bleak. However, over the years, it has gained a reputation as a cult classic. Audiences were divided, with some appreciating the film's unique style and thematic depth, while others found it too disturbing for their taste. Despite this, The Night of the Hunter has stood the test of time and is now considered a significant film in American cinema. The movie did not garner any major awards or nominations at the time of its release, but it has since been recognized for its artistic merits. Its influence on subsequent filmmakers and the lasting impact it has had on the horror genre cannot be understated. For those involved in the film, the accolades and recognition it has received over time validate their hard work and creativity. Despite initial lukewarm reception, the legacy of The Night of the Hunter has solidified its place in film history. During the making of 1955 movie The Night of the Hunter, the cast and crew had a memorable experience. Robert Mitchum, who played the sinister preacher, reportedly scared the child actors on set with his intense portrayal. Additionally, the film's director, Charles Lawton, meticulously crafted each scene to create a chilling atmosphere, often shooting late into the night. Lillian Gish, who played a key role in the film, brought a sense of warmth and guidance to the production, balancing out the darker themes of the story. Despite challenges during filming, the cast and crew came together to create a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences. The Night of the Hunter holds a significant place in film history for its unique blend of genres and visual storytelling. Its influence on future filmmaking can be seen in its use of light and shadow to create suspenseful atmospheres. The movie's chilling portrayal of its antagonist has inspired many subsequent works in the horror genre, influencing characters and narratives in films and television shows. This timeless classic continues to shape the way filmmakers approach storytelling and character development in cinema. Have you watched The Night of the Hunter? Share your thoughts and experiences with us. How did the film impact you or your view on cinema? We'd love to hear your stories. Like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic discussion.